What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MCG. And today we're going to dive into some Kaldheim collector booster box action. I'm actually pretty excited about today's opening. I haven't revisited Kaldheim in a long time. But if you go back to the early days of my channel and watch some of my earlier vids, you don't actually have to do that. They're probably really terrible. But I opened up quite a bit of Kaldheim, and it's a set that I really liked at the time, and it's a set that I really like now. And I think that the perspective on Kaldheim now is probably different. And by that I mean more positive than it was, say, maybe a couple of years ago. If you'll recall, these boxes dipped down. I think they might have been part of the original Amazon dump. I think they floated down into the 120 range at one point, and then when the Praetors kind of came back in and Vorinclex started catching more steam. These boxes eventually got up to 175, back up to 175, and right now they're sitting at about 160. There is some really cool stuff in this product, though, and it's a set, again, that I like and I hold pretty near and dear as far as a set that I think is, maybe even a little underappreciated. A lot of fun stuff. Hopefully we'll pull some of it today. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as I just mentioned, as of the filming of this video, the boxes for Kaldheim collector boxes can be found at a pretty steady price of about 160 plus tax. And, again, these even dipped into that 120 range, maybe even lower than that. But certainly could readily be easily available. You could just find it whenever you wanted for, 130, no problem for the longest of times. Got up to 170, back up to 175. I forgot how much easier these packs are to open than the current collector packs. And currently sit at about 160, pretty comfortably. All right, there's a lot of fun stuff in here. Obviously, Vorinclex is definitely still the hit. There's also some other really cool stuff. Hopefully, we see some of that today. All right, we start off with a Valkyrie Harbinger. Very nice. Good quality rare. Good in Angels. Any Angel Tribal. Nice. Got our extended art. We've got an Icebreaker Kraken. All right. After that, double Icebreaker Kraken, because why not? Sure. All right, after that, by the way, framework-wise, this is probably one of my more favorite treatments. I really love this Norse aesthetic here. Very, very cool. One that a framework that I've actually really enjoyed over the years. First Mythic is an Alrund, God of the Cosmos. Unfortunately, as far as Mythics are concerned, this is not going to be one of your big hitters. There actually are some really good Mythics outside of just Vorinclex, Orvar, Koma, Asika, Halvar. There's some really good quality Mythics in the set. Again, unfortunately, this is not one of them, but hopefully the first of many Mythics. So we do have our first Mythic. That is Alrund. All right, after that, Svella Ice Shaper. Foil uncommon. Oh, whoa, nice. That's actually not a bad hit. So we've got the World Tree, a extended art version of it. Very nice. I think this is about $7.5 to $8. It's a card that I kind of like more long-term just because I feel like, we're going to get more gods, right? There's going to be more god cards, so I feel like anytime in the future there's going to be a set where gods are a prevalent theme or whatever, this card might kind of start to see a little bit more action in the market. Really sweet hit, though. I'm actually really enthusiastic about that. That's very nice. Okay. All right, not a bad pack one. I did mention some of the other big hitters. Another thing I think is really pretty well-received land cycle, I think is really good, is the Pathways. We obviously had Pathways in this set as well as in the Zendikar set, and I think for the most part they're pretty playable land cycle. I won't say no one's comparing them to fetches or shocks, but certainly see a good amount of commander play. All right, pack number 2. We've got Turgrid's Shadow. Dual Strike. All right, Snow-Covered Forest. First rare is Battle for Bredegar. There was a lot of sagas in the set. Sagas, I think, are very hit and miss on value, but they are, I think, one of the cooler innovations in Magic in the last, decade plus. So we'll throw that down there. What am I throwing? I don't have a pile for that. Who cares about tokens? We'll throw the tokens up to the side. There we go. Cool. All right, after that we have Cosmos Elixir as an extended art. I've tried tinkering around with that card a few times. After that we've got Arnie Broken Brow. All right, Herald King of Skimfar as a uncommon. Oh, Asika's Chariot. Nice. A card that does see a fair amount of play, especially when it was in Standard. But token-based strategies, really good card. And again, I love the aesthetic on this as far as the framework is concerned. I think this is probably around the $4 to $5 range. Pretty good quality hit. I'll take that. Need some Chariots for sure. After that, Morit of the Frost. Hey, Torolf. So we have a second Mythic. This time in the showcase, we have Torolf, God of Fury. Again, probably not going to be one of your big hitters from a value standpoint as far as Mythics are concerned, but I will definitely take me a showcase Mythic. A really cool card. Maybe doesn't even see enough play, and it is a modal card, so it does flip into the legendary artifact equipment on the back as well. Pretty sweet card overall. Again, probably not going to be one of your value hits, so a little bit of a womp womp there from our two Mythic standpoint as far as value is concerned, but today, I'll be honest, it's more about revisiting the product for me and just enjoying a set that I haven't really opened in a really long time. Felt like it was time to revisit. All right, Mistwalker, we have Shapeshifters. I almost forgot there was Changelings in this set. Changelings is another one of those things where it's just like the more Magic marches on, the better Changelings become because of the typo support. All right, Snow-Covered Mountain. Wolverine Riders. Is that a commander card? Yeah, it sure is. I can't even tell you right now if the commander cycle is actually any good in this, so I don't know if there's any value. I'm going to guess probably not. It's a little expensive, right? After that is Skemfar Avenger because, sure, one in every box. Cosmos Elixir after that. Agar, the Freezing Flame. Hey, nice. First pathway. Time to make some room here. Whee! Sure, we'll go pathways in the middle. So we have a Blight Step pathway, which is also a Seer Step pathway. Very nice. See if we can track those. I would love to get at least 4 pathways out of this box. All right, after that, we've got another Herald, King of Skemfar. And then we conclude with a Dragonkin Berserker Extended Art foil. Not a value hit, but it's a card. I feel like Dragons wants to see that card succeed. All right. Next pack up. I don't think there's really any serious hits in the uncommon slot. I know there's the Angel card, but I'm not even sure that those come. I think they only come in like set boxes. The uncommon Angel is worth like $7 or $8. All right, Snow-Covered Island. Ooh, we have a Mythic. What is this? Oh, it's a Commander Mythic. It is Renar the Ever Watchful. Again, I'm not positive offhand if any of the Commander stuff is relevant or prevalent. I don't think so, but I'll still throw it up top. It is a Mythic. Rally the Ranks after that. Pretty sweet Anthem card. Oh, man. We are getting crushed on Mythics. Quakebringer. Foretell, cool mechanic. Quakebringer, not a good Mythic. Sure, we're basically like 0 for 3 in the Mythic category as far as value is concerned, although I kind of like Torolf. But Quakebringer it's not great. That's right up there with Battle Mammoth. I shouldn't have even said that out loud because I'm sure that's coming down the pipe now too. Hey, there we go. Nice. We have a Borderless Starnheim Unleashed. Very nice. Finally, I feel like we're 0 for 4 in Mythics. Now we're finally 1 for 5. Starnheim Unleashed is pretty cool. This is a card that I will definitely put in Commander decks, especially in token strategies. Very, very nice. I will take that Mythic. Might even be worth a few bucks as well. Narfi, Betrayer King after that. Ooh. Is that a foil Coma? Oh, yeah, it sure is. There we go. Now we're rolling. Very nice. Foil Showcase Coma. This is a card. If Coma hits the battlefield, good luck, everybody, because this card just takes over. That's a beastly card. I love me some Coma. Very, very nice hit. I am quite happy with that. And I'm going to say Coma was probably in like $16 range would be my guess. That's a sweet hit, though. That is a card you are not upset about pulling. All right. So we've got some decent hits so far, although the Mythics have been largely unkind to us. We're at least trending in the right direction now. Got a sweet World Tree, which I will definitely take. 1 pathway, and a Seeker's Chariot is nothing to scoff at as well. All right, Spirit of Aldergard. Snow-Covered Island. Rare is a Commander. It's a Serpent's Souljar. Okay. Sure, I'll throw that over there. Pyre of Heroes. Decent extended art card. After that, we have ourselves an Ascendant Spirit. One of those kind of like in the vein of level up cards, right? This one being snow themed. Pretty good. I've seen Mono Blue run it before. After that, Finn the Fangbearer, a good uncommon. There we go. Second pathway. We have a Hengegate pathway. I actually think this is at one point the pathways were so scarce at one point, especially when Pioneer started becoming a real thing and competitive play kind of returned. These shot up. I think at one point these were like $15. I think these are currently around, I'm going to say around the $7 or $8 mark. Hedgegate Pathway, which does flip into, whoa, what's going on there? Mistgate Pathway, very nice. And I already kind of buried the lead here. We have a Finn the Fangbearer, and then we conclude with a Pyre of Heroes in the extended art foil. Not sure if Pyre's got any value to it. Doesn't resonate offhand, but I could be misremembering. All right, last pack of the first half of the box. We are, for all of that, by the way, at 6 Mythics through 6 packs, or 5 packs, because this is pack 6. All right, here we go. Kaya's Onslaught. Swamp. Rare is a Blood Sky Massacre. Immerstrom Predator after that as an extended art. Okay. Saruf the Realm Eater after that. Kind of a cool card. Doesn't see a lot of action. Hardor Doom Scourge. Rare after that is another Realm Eater, because why not? This time in the showcase, but non-foil. I'll throw that right there. All right, another Doom Scourge. Rare. Ooh, nice. Darkboar Pathway. Beautiful. Absolutely. I will take that. That is our last card of the pack, so. And that is the Slitherboar Pathway as the flip side of this. I don't remember what Darkboar is offhand. I don't know. I'm going to take a solid guess. This is like maybe in the $7 range or so. I could be wrong about that, though. But a really, really sweet card, and the foil pathways look absolutely gorgeous. There's no disputing that. And that does bring us up to 3 pathways. So my target was 4. We're on a good pace for it. All right, we have the second half of the box now. All right. Ingaroon Eyes. All right. First hit is going to be a Surderland Elementalist. Or Surtland. After that, a Mystic Reflection. Man, this card had so much hype when it came out. People were like, this was like considered to be, in the previous season, this is considered to be one of the top hits as far as rares are concerned. And it just never really took off. It's a little bit harder to use than you might think. I'd still like to see people run it and see it, have it see a little bit more love. But no, it didn't quite take off the way that people expected, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. Nice. So we are now at 4 pathways. We got another Hedgegate Pathway, this time in the foil. And, of course, we showed off the Mistgate Pathway. Beautiful. That does bring us up to 4 pathways, which is nice. I do think that these boxes are pretty generous with the pathways. That's another Quakebringer. Why? But why? Why? Oh, Borderless Quakebringer. That's a rough hit. Yeah, that's a rough hit. All right, well, sure, Borderless Quakebringer. All right. Fira, Judge of Valor. Hey, there we go. All right, that kind of makes up for it. Very, very nice. We got ourselves Orvar, the Allform, and the Showcase Foil. Beautiful card. Really, really good card. Kind of seen as a card that is a tech against Archon of Cruelty in those kind of decks, in those creativity decks. So it does see some modern play as well. Really, really nice. Good old Orvar. And yeah, I think Orvar is probably in the neighborhood of about $20. So that is a pretty solid hit. I've also seen that used as a commander. All right. Yeah, that's one of the better hits we can get. So, despite the box giving us a ton of not so great mythics, Iska's also yielding some decent mythics as well. All right, here we go. We've got Firja's Retribution as a Saga. Dream Devourer, another card that people kind of spec'd on as far as like Foretell being a huge mechanic. Never quite took off. Crippling Fear. Kind of a standard board wipe, although like it's a board wipe against everything against one creature, so it's kind of good in tribal or typal, call it what you will. Cole, the Forge Master after that. Egon, God of Death. Egon doesn't really see a lot of play. That's okay. 3 for a 6/6 though. Hey, that's a thing. Another Doom Scourge. Okay. Conclude. There we go. Nice. I'm okay with. By the way, I'm totally fine with borderless foil pathways as the last card. I hang on to these for sure. So Bark. What is it got? Bark Channel, I can talk, I can say words, and then the Tide Channel pathway. Really, really nice, beautiful pathway, and that does bring us up to 5 pathways. Again, these boxes are pretty generous with pathways, so if nothing else, if you're looking to just kind of add to your collection and you want a fun opening experience, I kind of like Kaldheim for this. I don't know, I can't remember, it's been a while since I've opened one of these boxes, but I recall it being pretty generous with the pathways, and we are already at 5, and we're still with, counting the pack in my hand, 4 to go, so not bad. All right, Poison the Cup. Forge Master again. All right, this time the snow-covered plains. Rare is a Ruthless Winnower. That is a commander card. Elf Rogue, 5 for 4 for each non-elf. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Mythic. Resplendent Marshal. I really wanted this to be like as good as Resplendent Angel when it came out, and it is not, unfortunately. That's kind of another dud Mythic. It is a Mythic, but yeah, never. I don't even think this sees play an Angel Tribal. Like, that's where we're at with it. You want it to be better than it actually is. Rare after that is a Calamity Bearer. Go Giants. Not the sports teams. None of them. Doom Scourge for like the 6th time. Arnie Broken Brow again. All right. Guard Protector. Come on. In Search of Greatness. All right. A decent little rare, actually. Extended Art Foil, In Search of Greatness. Again, also kind of a card that people were specking on when the set first came out. Didn't really quite take off in the way, but I have see some fringe play, especially in Commander. Pretty cool card, though. I like it. I'll even throw it up top. All right, 3 packs to go. By and large, we have missed in the Mythics. We've been pretty generous on Pathways, which I'll take. But we are, the Mythic count is huge. What are we at, like 8 Mythics? 9? Something like that? That's a lot with 3 packs left. All right, here we go. Blizzard Brawl. Snow-Covered Island. King Narfi's Betrayal as a saga. Tundra Fumarole after that as an extended art. Blessing of Frost after that as a foil rare. Pack foil rare. All right. Svella Ice Shaper. Hey, Burgie, nice. This is actually a pretty good card. This will carry some value. I want to say Burgie's probably around the neighborhood of about $6 or so. So that's actually a pretty sweet hit. We'll take that. Uncommon after that is Forge Master, and we conclude with a Doomscar. All right. Primo board wipe in Standard during its time. I don't think it really sees a lot of play after that, but the Foretell is kind of nice, being able to basically put it online and then bring it online later for a board wipe later on at a cheaper cost. Nice extended art foil. Probably not going to carry a lot of value, but it is a pretty sweet hit overall. All right, 2 packs left. And while we haven't hit like a Vorinclex, we have hit, and I think a Goldspan would be like the other big hit in this as far as value is concerned. We have hit a foil Coma and a foil Ovar. So we've hit 2 of the other, what we would call, quote, big mythics or big value hits as far as mythics are concerned. All right. Swamp. Wolverine Riders again. Sure. Elvish Warmaster. Actually a pretty decent little card. Definitely see some play in elf decks. Probably a couple of bucks. I'm not sure it's going to quite make the $3 mark, but In Search of Glory after that, or Search for Glory, I should say. All right. Marit of the Frost again. Mythic, Alrund's Epiphany. Talk about a card that was it was good enough that it caught a ban in Standard during its time. I'll say it that way. Another taking turns, and the crazy part is that the create 2 1/1 birds was surprisingly relevant, more relevant than you'd think. A lot of the times the birds could actually be, primo blockers as you're taking another turn, or even become attackers. So probably not carrying a ton of value now. Doesn't see, I think, a lot of play, but actually still kind of a sweet mythic as far as borderless treatments are concerned. So that is Alrund's Epiphany. Agar Freezing Flame after that. We have another mythic, Eradicator Valkyrie. So man, box chock full of mythics. Can't get them for that. Again, unfortunately, not going to be one of like the bigger mythic hits, but a extended art foil Eradicator Valkyrie is actually still pretty sweet. We'll throw it up top. Very nice. All right, last pack. Definitely can't get these boxes for low mythic counts. I'll say that. Okay. Divine Gambit. Pretty good card, actually. Pretty good uncommon. All right, Forest. First rare is Waking the Trolls as a saga. Calamity Bearer, this time in the extended art. Turgid. Man, talk about saltiest of commanders, huh? I feel like Turgid just doesn't see play just because it just will just get hated out of the arena. But Turgid, I think, is probably, probably right around the $3 mark or so. So we'll throw it up top. Uncommon after that is Vega the Watcher. Rare after that is Cosima? I don't know. God of the Voyager. And then after that, we have ourselves another Vega the Watcher, and we conclude with a, hey, Vargoth the Bloodsky. Bloodsky Sire, very nice. Showcase Vargoth Bloods. And by the way, look at the art on this. Art, framework, like 10 out of 10. Beautiful card. And it did see a little bit of play, not like a ton of it. I don't know if this is carrying any significant value, but it's a card I really like, so I'm going to throw it up top. And that does wrap up this box. So we did hit 5 pathways, which I was kind of hoping for anything in the neighborhood of 4 greater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mythics. Can't get them for a low mythic count. A lot of womp womp, but still really, really solid hits with the Showcase Orvar and the Showcase Foil Coma. Those are really nice. Starnheim Unleashed is good. Really love the World Tree. I mentioned the pathways. A lot of other good, really playables as well. Just my opinion, but as far as like entry point, $160 for one of these boxes. Plenty of playables in it. It's a fun opening experience. I do like Kaldheim, and I hope that people appreciate this set a little bit more, after a couple of years of it being out. And well, really, are we on year 3? 3 years? I don't know. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.